Becky here. Welcome back to my channel. Hope you are doing well. I'm pretty excited. I am just getting ready to fly off to go visit my mom. And I just finished reading Fire Wing, which is the third book in the Silver Wing series, and it was really good, actually. And brought up a lot of interesting points about religion and stuff, so that was interesting. Anyways, I want to start a series on my channel called Booktube made me do it. And it's kind of like I've seen a few people do like taste tests or reading my favorite booktubers, favorite books, and things like that. So this one is kind of like that, a little bit different. Basically books that I have bought because of Booktube. So I discovered Booktube last year in 2019. And the first book I think I bought was because Kayla was talking about Ruth Ware, The Death of Mrs. Westaway. So I picked up that book because I found it at like Value Village for a couple dollars. And then everyone was talking about The Turn of the Key, and apparently it's a retelling of The Turn of the Screw by Henry James. So I wanted to pick up the original classic The Turn of the Screw, so I grabbed that. And it's pretty short, and I don't know if I'll be able to finish it, but I'm hoping to read it on my flights. I have like a 45-minute flight, and then like an hour and 20-minute flight. Praying all goes well because it is cold and snowy and stuff. Well, it's not snowing, but there's snow on the ground, but we should be okay to take off. Turn of the Screw is 144 pages long, so hopefully finish that by tonight. And then I want to pick up The Turn of the Key by Ruth Ware. And that one's a little bit chunkier. And then I also have The Death of Mrs. Westaway. And the reason why I'm bringing these with me to my mom's is because I'm hoping if I like them or not, I can leave them at my mom's place and then she can read them. And if I don't like them, then I can give them back to Value Village or something. I don't know. But I can leave them with my mom. And then the Gilmore Girls readathon starts the day before I come back from my mom's place. So I brought a couple of books for that. And I also... there's a couple of bookstores in Vancouver I am planning on visiting and buying a few books for. So this month of November is also Indigenous month in America, like, I don't know, like an awareness month kind of thing. And so there is an Indigathon going on for the whole month, which I found out about on like November 4th. So I don't have a lot of books planned for that, but I did watch Brother Bear. I have a podcast I want to listen to. And I have There by Tommy Orange I want to read. And again, I'm going to a couple of bookstores in BC, so I will be looking at those. And one of them is owned by an Indigenous person. I don't know who owns it, but yes. So I know Kayla is probably the kind of person who'd be like, don't read the kind of books that I like this month. Like, focus on Indigenous stuff for the Indigathon. But I am... just because of the timing of it, I'm picking these up now because I'm going to my mom's, but I am planning on reading some Indigenous books this month as well, and hopefully buy some to read for the rest of the year as well, and just learning more about different Indigenous things like the Micmac in Nova Scotia is something I want to look more into because I am Canadian, and yeah. So this is my Booktube made me do it. So Booksandlala was the first person I found because of reorganizing your bookshelf video that she had posted. And I actually looked up a book review for, I think maybe The Goldfinch. And I wanted to know if people liked this book or what they were saying about it. And then I discovered the whole world of YouTube, or Booktube. I knew about YouTube before that. These books are because of Booksandlala, not The Turn of the Screw, but Ruth Ware books. Anyways, I've read one Ruth Ware, which was The Woman in Cabin 10. Last year for the Buzzwordathon one, the word was numbers. So... and that book was okay. It wasn't my favorite, but I'm looking forward to getting into some more books by her. So I will update again once I've started reading or have finished reading The Turn of the Screw. And then, yeah, this week I'll be in Vancouver and I'm really excited. And I'll do some vlogging for that as well. So I'll see you later. So I finished The Turn of the Screw. I got about halfway through it yesterday and then read a little bit this morning and decided to get the audiobook for it and listen to the last hour and 45-ish minutes. And it was so boring. The chapters are really quick, like 5 pages long maybe. So that was good. But a lot of it is like just long, huge paragraphs and run-on sentences. And it was like super boring to read. And it's supposed to be a horror book. And I was just confused and lost during the whole thing. I was not scared at all. I was too lost to be scared. So I finished listening to it while working on my puzzle. So this is the puzzle I'm still working on. I brought it to my mom's house so I can finish it here and then, yeah, bring it back home, I guess. Flew it across the border. Yeah, so I'm excited to get into the Turn of the Key, because that one is supposed to be, I just got a new tripod, and it's weird. But the Turn of the Key is supposed to be a lot better. Well, it should be a lot better. And hopefully easier to understand, being written in a more modern language. But yeah, I was just like super bored during the Turn of the Screw, and I was like reading the same sentence over and over and over again. Anyways, that's my quick little update. And hopefully I can finish my puzzle soon. But I need a break, and me and my mom are going to go for lunch. And put some gas in the car and probably go check out a bookstore. So, yeah. That's all for now, and I'll update you later. So I am on page 198 or 199 of The Turn of the Key. So I am more than halfway through it now, going to like the last quarter there. And it's been really good. The Turn of the Screw was like super boring, and I was super confused and not scared or creeped out at all because I was just confused the whole time. So The Turn of the Key is a much, much easier read, and I understand what's going on and what's happening in this and who's who and all that stuff. It's not necessarily scary, but it is, like, I feel like this House of Technology, if you don't know what this book is about, she becomes like a live-in nanny at this house that's like really super high-tech. And I think like the idea of it is really cool, being able to like voice command your lights and the temperature and play music out of speakers in different rooms, things like that, whatever. That's kind of cool, but it's also really, really frustrating, especially when technology doesn't work. And when there's so much tech, there's like always something going wrong. So I definitely feel the frustration that our main character is feeling, Rowan, with just trying to deal with this smart house. And the one little girl that she's taking care of, there's 3 kids at home, and the 4th one is away at like a boarding school kind of thing. But there's 3 daughters at home, and the oldest, she's 8 of the 3 at home, is just kind of manipulative and just being a little brat because her parents left them with this nanny, right? And it's like the 4th nanny in the past like year or something like that. Anyways, I'm really, really, really liking it. I was hoping to get more done so that I could read The Death of Mrs. Westaway. It's Friday night tonight. I leave Monday afternoon. So I don't think I can finish this and then The Death of Mrs. Westaway before I leave, but maybe. I'm just lying down on the couch being lazy. I was out with my friend most of the day today and just feeling really tired. I don't know why, but just, blah. And then watching all these murder mystery type shows and stuff with my mom. I'm getting all the creepy vibes from the TV instead of my books instead, because the TV we're watching, ID, it's like investigative Discovery Channel, and it's all like true crime and stuff like that, and way more creepier than what I'm reading. So anyways, I'm really enjoying this. For the Booktube made me do it. A lot of people have read this and enjoyed it, not just Kayla from Booksandlala, but she's the one that got me to buy The Death of Mrs. Westaway, which is by Ruth Ware, so I picked up this one as well. So that's my quick update for now. We've been busy just like watching TV or just going out with my mom, and she can't drive, so I've been driving us around and, you know, going for lunch when we can and just trying to see a few people, be safe with this crazy pandemic going on and everything like that, and still being safe and everything, and then just spending a little bit of time with my friend as she's down here visiting as well at the same time. So I haven't, like I said, had as much time to read, but I finished my puzzle last night and I'm just trying to figure out, I bought some like Mod Podge spray stuff to stick it together, but it's not working, so I think I'm going to buy the regular Mod Podge that you like. I would paint on it, and then I got a piece of cardboard so I can lay it flat and bring it back home with me. So I spent a lot of time on my puzzle, but I'm just feeling like so exhausted, and it's only like 6:15. And I slept until like almost 10 o'clock this morning, so it hasn't even been like a full day for me. I've just been tired today, and I'm feeling fine, like I'm not sick or anything, just tired. I don't know, been busy. So yeah, I just want to do this quick update while I'm home alone. My mom should be back soon. She's out walking the dog right now, but with her friend. So I'm going to finish reading The Turn of the Key. Or maybe not finish it, but make more of a dent in it anyways. So that's my wrap up. That's my update so far. The lighting in my mom's apartment is terrible. But I just read the second twist in this, and it's so good. So good. I'm really enjoying it. I got about 20 pages left. I can't find my bookmark. I was reading in bed this morning and lost the bookmark. Anyways, yeah, I got like 20 pages left, and it's so good. It's Saturday. Tomorrow starts the Gilmore Girls readathon, but I was really hoping to get through The Death of Mrs. Westaway, but we'll see. We've been busy, like I said before, but really, really good, and I'm really enjoying The Turn of the Key, and I'm glad I picked it up finally. Oh, your breath stinks. Ugh. You stinky dog.
Huh?
He stinks. He just licked me up the nose. So I just finished The Death of Mrs. Westaway. And listening to it as an audiobook was really good. I really liked the narrator. And I liked it, but I was a little bit confused at the end with the reveal of who the big bad was, I guess you could say. I don't want to give any spoilers or anything. But I wasn't able to like flip back and be like, okay, who's this person? How is this all connected? So it was really, really good, but a little bit confusing with that, having it as an audiobook. But I really, really liked it. And I really enjoy Ruth Ware's books. So I also have The Lion Game by Ruth Ware, but I'm not going to read that for this vlog. It'll just have to be another time. I read the 2 books I bought specifically because, especially The Death of Mrs. Westaway, I bought because of Kayla from Booksandlala, which I left with my mom, that book, and I also left her with The Turn of the Key and The Turn of the Screw, because even though it was like this big, I didn't have a lot of space in my luggage anyways, and I did not like the book, so I was like, Mom, you can just keep it at your house and do whatever with it. So I read The Turn of the Screw because I don't always do it, but if it's a retelling, I kind of like to know the original story. The Turn of the Screw, I sometimes read classics, sometimes I don't, and this one was one of those reasons why I don't like classic books. It was a really hard read. It was like so short, but I was lost, I was confused. It was run on sentences. It was like one whole page would be like a full paragraph with like 4 sentences in it. And I wasn't scared or really creeped out because I was just confused. I was like, okay, what's going on? What's happening? What's the deal here? There's like a guy standing in the window that she sees when she goes for a walk and stuff. And The Turn of the Key, it's the same thing where the house is kind of creepy. And everyone's like, there's something wrong with the house is haunted, whatever. So it's kind of the same idea with like the haunted house vibes between the 2 books. But The Turn of the Key is modern, easier to read, and I just found it better because I could keep track of who's who and what was going on and what was supposed to be like scary and spooky about it. So I really liked it, and the twist in that book was really good. And the very last, because there's letters being written in the book, The Turn of the Key, and the last letter that you read, it was just like mind blowing. Like, it was so crazy, and I really liked it. I really enjoyed The Turn of the Key, so I'm glad I read that one. And everyone talks about how amazing that one is, and then I always get it confused with Lock Every Door, because it's like the Turn of the Key, Lock Every Door. It's kind of similar. So I definitely, that's not the same author, I know that, but I want to read Lock Every Door as well. I think that's a Riley Sager. And I read The Last Time I Lied by Riley Sager and really like that one. So I want to read more of his books as well. But yeah, Turn of the Key. I really, really liked Turn of the Screw. I was lost and confused and did not like it. And I enjoyed The Death of Mrs. Westaway for sure. It was really good, and I'm glad I was able to do this little mini experiment of reading books that I've bought purely because of Booktube. So this is not the first book I read because of it, but it is the first book that I bought because of Booktube last year. Yeah, I enjoyed it. So thank you to Kayla from Booksandlala for making me pick up and discover Ruth Ware. So I will see you next time. Like, subscribe, comment down below. Let me know what your favorite Ruth Ware book is if you have read Ruth Ware before. Who's your favorite like mystery, thriller, suspense writer? And if you have any book recommendations for me, that'd be great. And leave a key emoji down below to let me know that you have watched the video. And I'll see you next time. Bye!